Hey guys, welcome back to day 4 of Foundsealer Week. It's foundation week, concealer week, mushed together to create this fun week. So today we're going to be testing out a concealer, and this is a concealer you guys have really been asking me a lot about because a lot of you guys have seen my e.l.f. Camo concealer review. I'll link it up in an iCard. You can go check that out. And I really liked it because I didn't need to set it and it just lasted so long, had great coverage, just was a really nice concealer. I do have dry skin, dry under eyes, and I do have lines underneath my eyes. These creases, these crevices where concealer sinks in and can look absolutely horrible. So today I'm testing out the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It has a satin finish. And I'm really excited to test it out because I really love the original. And if this one has a not as dry formula, that'll be great because it will cater to a lot more people. A lot of you guys were saying that you loved that concealer. You have to be careful not to set it too much. Well, hopefully this one is like that one, but yet better for us dry girls. For us girls that have a lot of lines underneath our eyes. So I'm gonna be testing this out. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. I'm going to be reading the claims of this concealer. I'm going to be testing it out with a sponge, with a brush. I'm gonna be wearing it throughout the day and bringing you guys really up close in my face so you can see what the concealer actually looks like. I'll do a flash test. I'll also swatch this with other concealers so you can see kind of how this shade compares to the other ones. And yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. So make sure you hit the like if you like the Foundsealer Week, if you like that I'm reviewing this concealer. Make sure to check out the other Camo concealer review that I already did. Subscribe down below, and yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm on the e.l.f.'s website and I'm trying to find it. I actually found this, this table that kind of compares the 16-hour Camo Concealer and the Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I'll kind of read the comparisons there and I'll show you guys as well. So the Camo Concealer has 26 shades. The Hydrating Concealer has 25 shades. The Camo Concealer has matte finish, where the Hydrating has a satin. The Camo Concealer is a full coverage as well as this one. They both have, it says drying time. This one is time to play, gives you time to play, so it doesn't dry as fast as the Camo Concealer because that one does dry fast, you guys. But this one gives you a little bit more wiggle room. They both have a large doe foot applicator. The Camo Concealer wears for 16 hours, where this one says it wears all day. This one's for normal to dry skin, where the Camo Concealer is normal to oily skin. The Camo Concealer dries darker, match by box and swatches, and this one dries to the color in the bottle. Interesting. I didn't find that the Camo Concealer oxidized or dried darker at all, but I guess it says that it does. This one is going to dry exactly how it looks in the tube. Okay, so this is what it claims. Camouflage those pesky spots and under eye circles with the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Camo Concealer, a full coverage hydrating long wear concealer featuring a large doe foot applicator to conceal, correct, contour, and highlight for flawless skin. The highly pigmented formula is lightweight with a satin finish that won't settle into fine lines or creases, ideal for all skin types, but best for dry skin. It is 100% vegan, cruelty-free. Okay, here we go. So I have the shade Medium Peach, and I already have my foundation on. I have on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy. So let's just start doing this. Whoa, trying not to do too much, but start with a little bit. And I'm gonna use the sponge on this side. Whoa, yeah, tons of coverage. It's actually a pretty good brightening shade. On this side of the face, I'm going to use just a flat brush. Oh, on this side of the eyes, I mean. It blends out super, super easy. You guys, this foundation looks this concealer looks absolutely flawless underneath here. I'm gonna take a video with my phone and show you guys. Can you see how flawless that looks? So this is the brush, this is the sponge. Oh my gosh, and I haven't even set it, and it just looks so smooth, and it blended out so nice with my foundation. Oh my gosh, this is really, really good coverage. And I surprisingly like it with a sponge and with a brush. Both sides look really good. All right, so I'm gonna set this real quick before it creases, and then I'll be back. I finished the rest of my makeup, and I thought we would take a really close look and you guys can see what the concealer looks like right when I finished powdering it. So it still looks really, really, really dang smooth and nice. I think it looks nicer on the brush side, honestly, where I just patted it and kind of pushed it in. But it looks really, really smooth. The coverage is pretty good, and I have no complaints. I really like it. The powder I used with it was the Peach Perfect powder, which I really, really love. And I can definitely already see a difference between this one and the regular Camo concealer. The regular Camo concealer is drier. It's drier. It is. It's not super dry because I can still use it, but I really find that I can go without setting that concealer. This concealer does have a very beautiful satin finish, and it just completely smoothed it out. And it looks really nice now that I have set it. So I'm really excited, you guys. I'll check in with you guys at the 5-hour mark and at the very end of the night. And we'll see how long the concealer lasts. We'll see how it ends up looking, because I do have those little lines, but it hasn't really caked up in there. So we'll see how it looks later on in the day. But yeah. Okay, so here are the concealer swatches. This one right here is the Camo Hydrating Concealer, and I'm going to swatch it again to see if it oxidizes. Ooh, it does kind of oxidize a little bit, but when it dries, it does dry to the color of the bottle. So that's true, at least. Okay, so I'm going to try to go down the concealer line. Next to the e.l.f. concealer, we have the Smashbox concealer in light neutral olive. Then we have the Milani Conceal and Perfect in medium beige. The concealer in C2.15. Then we have the Joa concealer in natural ivory. It's the dark under eye concealer. Then last we have the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear concealer in the shade, what is that shade? Cashmere. So those are the swatches there. Okay, so I'm back. It's been 5 hours. Let's check up on that concealer and see how how it's looking now. It still looks the same. Still looks very smooth. Sometimes when it starts to cake up, it almost looks like there's little dots around underneath the eyes. It does not look like that. It actually looks really, really nice. And when I pull down my eye to look inside my crease, it actually doesn't look bad. So I'm pleasantly impressed so far. Because it looks really smooth, not cakey. I haven't lost any coverage. It's looking good. So let's talk about the flash test. I do like to do a flash test because, believe it or not, some concealers do give you a little bit of a white cast. And if you're thinking about having pictures or wedding or anything like that, you may want to know what kind of concealers you can rely on. So as you can tell from the picture, this concealer does not have a flashback. I'm so grateful because it's a really nice concealer. I'm really starting to like it, and I think I'm liking it a little bit more than I like the regular Camo concealer because it doesn't look dry. It looks nice, and I really love the texture of it and the finish of it, that satinness. It just really looks really nice. So far I'm loving it. We'll see how it lasts till the very end of the night. If it lasts to the end of the night, then this is gonna be a great concealer, you guys. So I'll check back with you guys in a little bit. I'll probably go till like 10 hours, 12 hours. So I'll check back with you guys soon. Hey guys, it's been about 12 hours and this is my last check-in.
and I thought I'd show you my concealer. I actually really like the concealer. I think it's great. I don't think it lasts as long as a regular camo concealer, but it doesn't claim to, so that's fine. And I love that the finish of it is just awesome. I love it. I think it's a great concealer, and I definitely will use this concealer more than the Camo 16 hour. If you haven't tried it, you guys, I recommend you trying it. It's super affordable, and it's nice. I mean, it didn't really fade, and it's only faded a little bit, and it's been about 12 hours. So I give it a thumbs up, you guys. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.